Good morning, good evening, and or good afternoon. It's your girl Kesi, and welcome back to my channel. So I am here real quick after work. Excuse me? Yeah, I am here real quick after work because I wanted to come on here and answer this question that Sun C commented 3 days ago. She said, I'm a new grad nurse starting my med surg in a month. Can you share your checklist or how you keep yourself organized? So that is what I'm gonna do today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's gonna be really quick because I need to get in the shower. Like I said, I just got off work. I'm gonna bring y'all a little closer. Let's get a little bit more personal in this thing. But yeah, I just want to give y'all how I stay organized as a med surg nurse. So as some of you may know, I am travel nursing right now. And originally, as a new grad, I worked on a med surg unit, surgical mostly. I started a PRN job that was in a rehab. And then I started my first travel assignment, which was on an observation unit. And now I'm on my second assignment at a rehab. So my experience spans from med surg to rehab. And I would combine both of them because you would be doing basically the same things you would do in med surg. So what I do to get organized. So today I'll be talking in the perspective of a med surg / rehab nurse, because that's what I am. So as a med surg nurse, you know, things get hectic. Things have to be organized for you to stay afloat, because you can have 5 to 6 patients and it can be overwhelming. Because I'm in rehab, I have more of a schedule because patients have scheduled times for PT, OT, and speech. So that usually helps me when I'm setting out my checklist to, you know, do certain things, give meds, do dressing changes, or whatever. Oh shoot, let me call. Sorry, I gotta call my job because I forgot. I didn't tell the nurse something. That's so funny. I would have thought about this if I wasn't making this video. Hey Ashley, this is Kesi. I was just wondering if you could tell Tiffany that I did not change 4's dressings today, so they need to be changed tonight.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I didn't change his dresses today. So, you see, work, when I'm the type of nurse that I do a lot of stuff to set the night shift up, and if I forget something, it's gonna be on my mind for the rest of the night. So that right there, yeah. So let's get back to the point. So first things first, as a med surg nurse, I made my own report sheet. I know certain people use blank sheets of paper and they're okay with that, but me, I'm a structured human being and I need structure in my life or I will be anxious and stressed out. So what I did, I made a structure for myself. In the span of the last 2.5 years that I have been working, I've developed 2 more report sheets that I use. So if you would like a structured report sheet, it's always in my description. No matter what video you watch, the Google folder to my report sheets is always in the description box. So yeah, so I take report on one of my own structured report sheets, because what a structured report sheet does for me, it keeps my brain together. Because if I were to take report on a piece of paper, I would take report in the structure that the nurse gives me report. You know, like they may say this first, they may say this last, and say I got 4 different patients from 4 different nurses. They're going to give me report in the way that they give report, structured either from their structured sheet or from how they take report. The way I take report, I listen to whatever you say and I put it in the spots that I know are specific to my sheet. So when I give report, I know that all my points are made. So having a structured sheet not only helps you take a thorough report, it helps you give a thorough report. So say the nurse that you received report from the previous shift didn't give you the patient's code status, didn't give you whether they were continent or not, or whatever you have on your structured sheet. They didn't tell you that. Now it's your job to gather that information, write it on your sheet, and now next time you give report to a nurse who doesn't know this patient and they don't have the right questions to ask, you can just give them the information that you were missing previously plus all the important information. So what my structured report sheet does for me keeps me organized throughout the day, because if the doctor or anybody asks me, do they have this, do they have that, I know on my sheet where to look to find the answer. And if I don't know the answer at the beginning of the shift, I can write it down in the designated spot. So having a structured sheet keeps me organized, period. And it keeps receiving and giving report very much organized. So that's one thing you can do as a nurse, is to create a structured sheet. Another thing that helps me is creating a checklist. Now, the question included sharing my checklist. So your checklist is based off of what your patients need. So in rehab, like I said, I have times where I have to go by their schedule. That's usually when I will, you know, peek in and say, hey, I will give this patient their meds at 8 and this one at 9, because he's going to be gone from 8 till 9. You know what I'm saying? So I make a schedule in rehab. Now in med-surg, you can't necessarily do that. Everybody's meds due at this time, and tests just kind of pop up whenever they do, you know, and you're just kind of doing what you do. So my suggestion when staying organized with med-surg is to just write out what you need to do. There's not necessarily a set checklist, because the thing that I put my checklist on, this sheet here, is completely blank. So at the top, I put the patient's name, I put their room number, and then down the column is me putting what time I'm gonna do something specific, or simply making a checklist just so I can check it off if I have dressing changes, if I need to start IVs or Foleys. If an order pops up while I'm in another patient's room, I can write it in a box to keep my mind structured and organized. So you asked, your question is, how do I stay organized? I write things down. Writing it down will keep you on track. You see this order pop up, you acknowledge it, and it disappears. How will you remember to go back and do it unless you write it down? You know, say it's a hectic day, you got 6 patients, you got orders popping up here and there, and it's actual nursing interventions that you need to do. How will you remember to go back and do those things after doing something with another patient? You need to write it down. So my report sheet and also my time sheet that I have is also on that Google Doc. So if you would like that, please, I give this stuff for free so you can come into this profession as confident and as organized as you want to be. Now, if you want to use my sheets as references to make your own sheets, please do so. If you find that your mind is structured a little different than my sheet, my 3 sheets that I made, make your own. I made mine on canva.com. So if you have like an editing app where you want to put boxes in specific spots, and you can make grids and stuff on Google Doc or Word, you know, make it your own. Make it your own, because things that are structured by the hospital that's, you know, standard, usually don't fit every nurse. Nursing is not one size fits all. Like the way we take reports, the way we give care, the way we, you know, you have to figure out your own way of doing things, your own way of making sure you can get through the day safely and thoroughly, and be able to go home later. So that's the main advice I have for you to stay organized, is to just create a structured environment that you can always follow. And your care won't necessarily be the same, because you're going to have different patients, but the way you do things and the way you take down notes and the way you take report and the way you make your list will always be the same, and will ultimately create you a routine at the end of the day and hopefully throughout your career. So I want to congratulate you, Sun C, and all the new grads out there that's transitioning into nursing. Congratulations and good luck. Y'all, like I said, I have resources in my bio at all times, and if you would like me to make another one that, you know, is a little less or a little more, please let me know. If you have any suggestions on videos you want me to make, or any questions y'all want me to answer, I will be doing that this week. I'm off of, you know, that schedule of upload. I'm gonna upload when I feel like it, and today I'm recording this, I'm about to edit this, and I'm about to upload it. And I hope this helps you, Sun C, and any other new grads going into nursing. Good luck with your nursing profession. It is a hard profession. It is hard in school, but when I tell you it's rewarding in the end, and it's not rewarding in the way financially always, but it's rewarding within if you truly love what you do. So shout out to my nurses out there, shout out to my students, shout out to my new grads. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for getting me to 4,000 subscribers, baby. I missed it. I don't know when it happened, but it happened this week, and I'm at 4,011, and I'm screaming. Okay, thank y'all so much. Be sure to subscribe, because 89% of my people that watch my videos are not subscribed, and I'm trying to figure out what the deal is. Y'all ain't official yet. I'm telling these people thank you for joining the fam, and y'all ain't even official. So y'all go ahead and make it official and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure to talk to me in the comments and follow all my social media below, and I will see you in my next video. I'm about to go shower because I'm tired. Bye.